Hello, I'm doing this video seconds. Took me like, what, 30 seconds to check on the casserole? But yeah, it's 30 seconds just after the last one. And that is because, oh, do you have a bonus? Oh, I do. Ooh, nice. But yeah. Recently I finished 2 games. Well, 1 game. That game is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Fucking incredible. I will say this. Rebirth as a whole is good. It is a great game. Remake's better. I played Remake before playing Rebirth. I had never known anything about Final Fantasy VII. I didn't know shit. Like you could have told me that, oh yeah, Avalanche is so cool. I'd have gone, bro, you get caught in one, you're fucking dead. They fucking go downhill fucking fast. You fucking say that to me like, now I'm go, yeah, fucking Jesse brings a worship. Bloody FF7 is sick. No one talks about it. And I understand why. Because it's a game you need to experience. My mate, I will message him later. My mate recently played. When I messaged him saying I was playing Remake, I said to him, play the original. I said, play it. And he went, I'll play the original. I've got the original. I'll play it. Because of the graphics and some of the gameplay aspects, which, fair, the graphics are dated, and the gameplay aspects, gameplay on it, I don't blame him for. Like, fully, I could not blame him for it. But he got quite far. He got the golden circle, which is decently far into FF7 and into FF7 Rebirth. And I had him over not long after I did Remake and just started Rebirth. And I showed him a couple cutscenes from Remake, and he went, "Oh my god, it's got more than 3 pixels." And we also looked at the story, and he went, "Wait, what the fuck's that?" And I went, "Man, that's a core element of the game." And he went, "Bro, you playing Final Fantasy VII?" I went, "Are you?" Quite literally, Remake is apparently the Remake trilogy is so much different to the original. Fate has less to do with it. Which we've come up with a slight theory on this. The theory stands... What is on the back? The theory stands that Fate stops... that Fate keeps everyone on the path of the original. So instead of having Shinra go to stop them from driving away, Fate stops Shinra and keeps them inside that tower so they can get away. But I will go into major spoilers for Rebirth now. 3, 2, 1, go. Aerith's death was shit. That may be controversial. I don't care. Aerith's death was fucking horrible. Because it's chucked seconds. Mere seconds. Before the hypest fight of the game. 2 seconds off. And during that fight, you get Aerith alive. You kind of just see Aerith die. And she barely fucking dies in that scene. Like, it's a case of you can barely see that she dies. And she's just... boom. She's back. 20 minutes later, she's back. Like, what the fuck? After that fight, where you get to hear... Very, very, very das. Neme more facias. Neme... Very, very, very das. Neme more facias. Also known as One-Winged Angel, the best villain theme I've ever fucking heard. That song is so whoo! But quite literally, it is insane how they do Aerith's death. Right after the fight, everyone's upset, and I'm like, oh, so she is dead? I was like, shit, she is dead. Fuck. 2 seconds later, Cloud looks to his left. Oh, hey, Aerith, what's up? I'm like, okay, is she dead or not? Because fuck only knows. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea if Aerith is dead or if that's just his imagination. My theory is it's his imagination. Because I can't fucking tell. Her death was so... The scene where she died was so shit. It was so shockingly bad. And I can't look at Aerith's down air. No, Sephiroth's down air from Smash Bros. Different now. Because it's just a scene where he kills her. And even then it was shit. The best part about the game, one of my favourite scenes in the game, is the Loveless play, which happens at the Golden Circle, which holds a song that has now become one of my favourites. No Promises to Keep by Lauren Aldred. I might have introduced my mum to that song and now won't stop listening to it. I don't blame her. Brilliant song. But Jesus. FF7 Rebirth could be so much better. It could entirely be so much better. Remake was a perfect game. I have no qualms with Remake. It made sense and didn't at the same time. The only things that didn't make sense was Sephiroth. That was the only thing that didn't make sense. And the more you played, the more it made sense. Until it made sense. It still slightly doesn't, because we're still seeing the effects of it. But it makes more sense than it did. In Rebirth, the Zack plotline, I still don't understand what the fuck's going on with it. I finished it, and I've been thinking about it, and I still don't understand whether it's past, present, alternate timeline, or something else. Because quite literally, this man shows up, he steals Cloud and Aerith from a helicopter. Which, where the fuck did the helicopter come from? Then you cut to Cloud's backstory. Brilliant. I loved it. The backstories in the game are fucking incredible. But Zack's plotline doesn't make sense. I wish it did, because I think he could be an interesting character. He's Cloud, but upbeat. He's just a happier Cloud. That's all he is. And I think he could be a brilliant character. I haven't played Crisis Core, and I'm not going to till I finish Part 3. Quite literally, my bingo card for the Game Awards has FF7 Part 3 title reveal. If we get a trailer with it, cool. If we get a song, can it be done by Lauren, please? That song was so good. That song was so good. I'd argue it's better than half the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. Don't kill me, because that is definitely, because I would argue it's true. But yeah, quite literally, FF7 Rebirth and Remake are two sides of the same coin. They're so different, yet so similar. Rebirth changes up aspects of Remake to make it different enough to the point where it's just its own game. You're kind of not playing the sequel, you're playing a different game. You're playing an entirely different game. I haven't played Ragnarok, but I know from some of it that the gameplay aspects are basically the exact same. Like, the Blades of Chaos still work, the Blades of the Chaos still work the same the Leviathan axe still works the same as they did in God of War 4, but they just added more animations. That's all they did. They added more, and they gave us they gave them brand new moves. I still haven't played Ragnarok, but I know this for a fact. That's what makes it feel like a sequel. Rebirth changes a lot from Remake, where Remake was a linear open world game. Basically a God of War 4 style game, where you had a set path, but if you found it, but you could venture off onto a different path if you wanted to. And you could take different paths to get to certain areas. That's what I liked about God of War. There was very few. It was a very linear game, but it still felt fresh. It still felt incredible. Persona 3 does that as well. It's a linear game. You have very few areas to walk about in, but it still feels open world at the same time. Remake is an open world game. You have towns that are linear. Rest of it is open world. To get a singular summon, I got stuck on the Titan fight. The Titan summon, I couldn't do. I still can't do. I've finished the story and couldn't finish, and couldn't beat the Titan. I'm pissed at that. Because what you need to do is find the summoning crystals. You need to explore the whole open world to find 8 or 10 summoning crystals to get one summon. You need to do that for every open world area. I don't want to do that for a while. I'm going to do that when I do once I play part 3. And then I'm going to go platinum the series. I've got platinums in mind that I want to do. I've got 5 games set up ready for it. But quite literally, Rebirth's going to be a nightmare. Of all the games that I have to platinum, Rebirth is going to be the most hell to do. Another thing that I didn't like about Rebirth is Kate Sif's betrayal. It felt just out of nowhere. His apology was alright. It wasn't great, but I liked it. And everything else was kind of good. I liked it. That was about it. Overall, I give FF7 as a whole, so that's Remake and Rebirth included, by an 8. Maybe a 7. 7. Nice. But that number could go up with Part 3. Whether Part 3 is better or worse, we'll see. Who knows? I could like it more than Remake. I could like it more than Rebirth. I could like it less. Meaning that number could go from like a 7 or an 8 to a 6. But so far, Final Fantasy VII is currently like my top 3 favorite games of all time. It all depends on that final game, which I could not be more hyped for. I got 4 games that I've got 3 games in mind that I want to get day one, that I want to play day one. 2 of them, one of them is definitely releasing next year, because they confirmed that. One of them is releasing somewhen, and the other one, we don't have a release date. We don't have a trailer. We don't have a title. Persona 4 Revival, Wolverine, and FF7. Those are my 3 games that I'm hunting for now, that I'm looking forward to, and keeping my eye on them. Wolverine, because the Insomniac games are some of my favourites. Spider-Man PS4 was the first game I played on my PS5, and it was a brilliant game. I platinumed it, and it was so much fun. Miles Morales was just that, but better. I'd argue it's a better game, but shitter story. The story was worse. The fucking gameplay was better. I'd rather play the game. If you took the gadgets from Spider-Man PS4 and put them in Miles Morales, and took like the depth of the story and put it in Miles Morales. Miles Morales is my favorite game, favorite of the two. But I look forward to playing Spider-Man 2. But honestly, this ain't a video for that. This is an FF7 video. FF7 Part 3 couldn't come faster, and I hope it does. But yeah, that's it. Bye.